missed everything.
Motherfucker couldn't even find his car. Fucking funeral causing. Bruh, please.
Yep. And he said he was going to go into the
In a
celebration of life and
fucking
call all the
ambulance.
family scammers.
Yeah, you said her tablet died. She was trying to get it back up and running.
Yeah, I have one device right now, but I'm getting my tablet up and going, trying to get it. For some reason, it wasn't taking the charge, and I didn't know it.
And
Girl, don't
Mikey,
even start with that shit. My phone did that shit. It still pisses me off.
Mikey thought he was doing his big one by doxing people and saying legal names on there. But people don't understand that there are children in some people's homes, and you're putting kids in danger, dude.
He doesn't care. Mikey needs some fucking Haldol.
Smash his Wi-Fi extender. I fucking can't.
Mikey needs a fucking Haldol nap.
Thank you, Smash's Wi-Fi.
Thank you for your dedication of Wi-Fi service. In here, Smash his Wi-Fi extender.
Blue.
Okay, here we go.
Blue nailed it perfectly. I don't know Blue, but from what I understand, he was very good friends with this gentleman. And he finally got into a box and said, "Why are we doing this?" We're talking about the whole thing about doxing and calling people out for doxing, but then not calling people out.
Oh, damn it.
For doxing.
Stop.
Their friends.
Bro.
But what Blue said is, this is ridiculous. Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? This is ridiculous. And Blue is very upset about this, as you can imagine. I was just floored. I would, and that may be the case, Stephanie, but I got to be honest with you. I had no problem with him going up there and, putting out, his feelings about it, because it sounds like, again, he was very close to this person. And it's bothering him that people are discussing this man. They're yelling about people that didn't like this man, swearing at them, calling them names, when, Blue has said, and other people have said, this is not what he would have wanted.
And he wouldn't have wanted somebody that didn't know him over there running her bitch mouth about him.
No, and she's got
And this is why I will always call out the hypocrisy.
a time where there are cops called to his home. That was the purpose of the live. Nobody was even discussing doxing. Yes, did Hair Junkie say in the recording that they were replaying that his address was leaked and why call the cops on him? Yes, but that had nothing to do with the purpose of the live. The purpose of the live was, again, the fact the Hair Junkie was laughed at when the police showed up. That's it.
Okay.
Going live and absolutely bashing people that doxed his information. Of course, they're the ones that said they called the cops over there, they ordered pizza and sent it to him without any proof, of course. They haven't shown any proof.
Thank you, Vicky.
But indeed, they absolutely... I'm sorry. Thank you for that. Thank you for clarifying that for Blue. Blue, I'm sorry. I will absolutely use the proper pronouns. Thank you. But
If I could interject for
they nailed
2 seconds.
it, and they said, "Stop all this. This has got to stop. This is not what he would want." But again, for calling out those people for doxing this gentleman while they were in boxes, when Florida man doxed 3 people and then a 4th person, but they did it behind the scenes. Why is that? Why is that?
Well, did you call out Scam Slam behind the scenes or to the forefront?
Neither.
And they weren't talking about them doxing him. They're not going to call out people for doxing him if they weren't the one that did it.
And
Correct.
real quick, T, didn't it get proven that it was Hallie?
Yes.
Yes.
Catch up, Scammy Claus.
T threw out there a couple nights ago, "Well, Scammy, you didn't say anything when Scam Slam doxed me." And I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about? I have no clue what you're talking about." So I spoke with Scam about it, and what happened was over a year ago in a mod chat with 6 people, which I was never a part of at this time.
So?
Does it matter? Remember,
They were talking about
everybody
how,
does.
we always say, don't put your personal information in anything. Don't give anybody your address. And showing how dangerous it was, they found a Facebook clip, Facebook post on T's Facebook where she listed her address. Her name, her full address. So from my understanding is they showed it in a mod chat of 6 people, not for nefarious reasons, not wishing any harm on her, but just to show how dumb people could be by posting their personal information on
Okay,
Facebook.
pause that, T.
Now you're going to call me dumb?
I find that diabolical, Scammy, because that same information that was shared in that mod chat of 6 happened to also come from Scam Slam's phone number to Jen is Stronger. With all of our Facebooks and photos of our minor, like mine had my minor cousin who passed away's daughter photo.
But hold on. See, this is the thing, Dora. That's what Facebook is fucking for. Because before TikTok and motherfucking weirdos came on doxing, that's what Facebook was for. To post your personal shit. To keep in touch with friends from primary school and share your children and your accomplishments in life. If you purchased a home, that's what fucking Facebook is for.
Yes, because
Yep.
I had a conversation with Scam and asked her, was that her phone number at one point? And she told me yes.
And other than the people that got my address from Facebook, Scam Slam and Polly, other than them, my address has never been leaked out by anybody, even from Facebook. Because I put it out there for people in my area.
But isn't her whole purpose while she's sitting on this live is because we sat with people who doxed her? Well, she's sitting with people who doxed us.
Wait a
So
second.
how is that?
Dora, wait a second. T, Cartel, 50 forever. So if I dox Scammy tomorrow, and before I do it, I say this is not with ill intent. I'm just trying to show how dumb she is.
Period. You be
That's okay?
yeah.
Okay, okay, just check it.
According
Just
to
making
her
sure.
values. Yep.
As
So
long
it
as
was a
it's not
lesson.
ill intent.
Are you fucking be for real?
Are you meaning to be in a box?
Sorry, Dora, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Forever grateful.
No, so if we say, okay, it's not with ill intentions, because I have received stuff, like I said, it stayed between me and my friends, right? I will never everywhere. Do y'all not remember that when Nikki would come on live and laugh? But yes, she's pressing charges on Sean for doxing her, but he doxed her because she bought some of his clay work and he's a known scammer. But
But you gonna
because she
go to
wanted,
somebody's personal Facebook and get their information and dox them to show that they're dumb? That's weird.
And then send it to the scammer that I was covering, who has now given it to I don't know how many people. So thank you, Scam Slam, for the lesson. How dumb are you to believe something like that?
and it was because she wanted to prove a point that how with your information, T, it was easy to find and how malicious it is.
It doesn't matter if I put it on my Facebook. I did not give Scam Slam. Polly, I had given. She was on my Facebook when we were doing the Aunt Bonnie thing, but that's not how my address got out there, or even my
No, because
Facebook.
you only had her on Messenger. You didn't add her to your Facebook.
Right. So I didn't give them access to go to my Facebook. Somebody that was a friend of ours, supposed to be, leaked out all of our shit,
Yeah.
all of our mod chat to Scam Slam and Polly.
Yes.
I mean, so you're just trying to paint it to where she doesn't look bad. I do. Bitch, it was my fucking address. Name and address.
But in this conversation, she says, "Oh, it was over a year ago," and but the other night she said Scam Slam never did that. Where's the proof of that?
Oh, but wait, did you need the one that had my work address on there too to prove the point? You needed both to prove I'm dumb. You know other people work there? You didn't know that? If some stupid asshole decided to come visit me or do something fucking stupid, other people work there.
That's a lie.
She got a glitter bee.
I did.
Did anybody send the cops to T's house other than Jen? Yes. Ghost lawyer. Do you remember?
Yep.
Yep. Not
To my
true.
job, actually, to my job.
What?
What was the reason?
To tell me to leave her alone.
Well, I'll tell y'all right now, if y'all call the police on me, I know them all. I used to fuck one. So the whole police department is my friend. They gonna come here and be like, Who's bothering you?
Wait a second, T. So someone really called the police to come to your job to tell you to leave them alone.
Yep. Or I would get charged and arrested next time.
What the fuck?
Yeah, but when I go to them, my county, when I go to them with shit, they can't do anything.
I was just gonna say that is so wild to me, and not, of course, I
But
don't
you know
doubt.
what
But
was
I was
funny? It was all
wondering.
over. It
I was
was all
wondering.
over us finding out that she was on Scammy Claus's platform giving legal advice as an attorney, and she was nothing but a paralegal.
That's absolutely insane to me, though, and I'm wondering, like, where do y'all live?
Do y'all
Because
remember me talking about the court case that we went to?
like here, if you call the police, like I did, I once got RO on somebody on
Mm-hmm.
TikTok, but that's because they left like 30 fucking voicemails on my phone, and I was like, oh, you have got to be fucking crazy. So I had like mad proof, but just me
Yeah.
going down to the police station and say, they would laugh at me. They would be like, you can't be fucking for real right now.
Yeah, so we actually had to go to court with T over that. And guess what? When it came time for us to stand up and they went through remediation and they said, "Do you want to go to trial or do you want to just drop it?" And both, or do you want T, do you want the order to be put out on you? Blah blah blah. T said, "Nope, let's go to trial." And when we said that, she immediately dropped the court case and said, "Nope, I'm out."
Ah, okay.
That's exactly what happened. But prior to that, Scammy Claus stood
Lay down.
10 toes down that she was a real attorney.
That's crazy. Yeah, here, like, it's just too much
Stop.
going on. The cops will be like, what? But because this person was a felon, and I just happen to like check my voicemails from, I don't answer numbers I don't know, and it was all these weird, and I was like, yeah, okay, but you gotta go. You got me fucked up.
I'm going I'm going to tell the principal that you won't leave me alone.
He harasses me on a daily.
I do.
The deflection is real over there. And surprisingly, T dropped that the night that she allowed Florida Man to dox all of us. So again, Nikki, you want to talk about deflection? When somebody does something in a box, like doxing, and then tries to deflect it to say what happened to her was the same thing, it is not the same fucking thing.
What?
Your address was not put on a public platform for 400 people to see. Add another couple hundred for people that were looking at it from the outside. Add a couple hundred other people that wrote the information down, and who knows how many people have gotten that information now.
Pause. The same thing that can be said about the 6 that yours was shared with. Who saved it? Out of the 6, who saved it? And who did they give it to? So that point is null and void.
And question, what about the 300 people that saw her post with Maggie Foster's address out there?
Talk about hypocrisy. This is wild.
Post you talking about?
Facts.
Woofy, so
And not only is did it dox, but how dare you write to someone's social security? You sound like a fucking hater to me, Scammy. For real, you sound like a pocket watching fucking hater. I'm just saying.
Well, I do believe that in this letter, she also sent a flash drive of every live of Maggie's.
Insane.
How many views, Scammy, did you have on that before you redacted it? How many hundreds of people?
Cause she said the woman asked for like money for a concert ticket and they sent it to her and she went. I said that's called a fucking gift. Fuck you mean.
But
I get gifts all the fucking time.
You're forgetting
Fuck you
about
mean.
all the people that saw it on the rewatch as well.
Yeah. Yep.
Ooh. Again, just
They
my
went to my Facebook, got my address. I mean, you can't have a conversation about not putting your address out there for people to get because it's dangerous. You can't just have a conversation about that. You have to actually show somebody's address, and it just happens to be the person that you're fucking fighting with at the time. Are you fucking kidding me?
very coincidental, but not. Like coincidence.
Brought up Skittles or not. But she said to me, well, did you call 13 out for doxing anybody? I don't know if she doxed anybody. I really was never friends with 13. And, I think 13 would agree now. 13 and I are acquaintances on here. I don't know anything about her life. She doesn't know anything about my life. What we're doing right now is we are working with something about Florida Man. I don't know everything that people
Donna, who is that for? Oh, it's for Skimmy Close. Never mind.
do on this app.
I got it now.
But they all know, because they were there, that Florida Man doxed somebody on a public platform. It was not private. There were not 6 people in there. But again, why aren't I losing my mind over this? Because every day people see this. People on TikTok are not stupid. People know the definition of hypocrisy. And every day this continues, more people and more people see what's happening and they lose interest.
She is pretty much, yeah, she's saying that how I was doxxed is not the same as her being doxxed. It's not the same.
She better go back to school.
I wish I could
Exactly,
share.
Lana.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I wish I could share this. The picture comments you can leave. I have one that says "Stay in school" or "This could be you."
So I
Yeah.
missed a little bit of the live earlier, but didn't she offer money for Florida Man's information? Or ask for it and say she had a truck?
Oh, she said that she was thinking about or wished that she would hire a PI and that she had a large trunk.
Well, that's funny because he'll give you his information.
Yeah, she was gonna pay. She was talking about paying for a PI.
You
For
got to
what?
scam a little bit better, the scammy.
He'll tell you anything you want to know about him. He really will. Full name, telephone number, all that good shit.
Well, people got all these warrants for him. Don't they have his address?
That,
Well, 13 always knows where he's at, apparently.
So I've said, if I have something where I could prove them wrong, that they are condoning something of one person, or even maybe they'll say, I don't condone it, but they're not calling them out on a public platform like they do everybody else. But don't call off their friends on a live where everybody can hear it. I'd like to hear their explanation. And that's what I wanted to do. And I was very respectful in the box. But of course, these people are like a bunch of feral animals over there. They can't stick to a topic. I kept saying, no, we are talking about doxing. This is what you're talking about, doxing.
No.
Doxing is not right. I don't care who it is. Most credible hosts on this app, if somebody in a box started giving out personal information, that person would be immediately muted, to shut them up, kicked out of a box, and blocked. That's the way at least it should happen. But as I've said, when you continue to give these people a platform and you continue to allow them to do their stuff, this stuff keeps happening. And it's got to stop. It's got to stop.
Yeah, I don't have morals.
It's got to stop. And Queen, I'm telling you, you need to go to you need to talk to your therapist about this infatuation you have with instruments being stuck up things. I mean, that's not normal. I mean, I can tell you, I've taught thousands and thousands and thousands of kids, and none of those kids have ever done that.
Oh, voices came
So,
in?
bring it out, which is right. They should do that. But then I heard that they sent pizzas to somebody. This do as I say, not as I do mentality that a lot of people have on this app is absolutely, I don't understand it. I think that it should be a rule that everybody that has a live, they should have to go back and listen to it to hear what they say. Because I'm telling you, you listen to the recordings of T's lives on YouTube. If somebody reposts Dora's lives, I ask all of you at some point in the next couple days, listen to one of their lives. It's funny how I said lies because that's pretty much what it is. Listen to one of the lives. Fast forward through it because, 5-hour lives here. If it was because of the way that this guy talks, and in not a bad way. I'm not saying that, he's got some disability that makes him talk differently. Not that. And Queen bitch is over there talking about how this mob mentality is wrong. All these people in boxes, going after somebody and talking bad about them. And I'm like, you mean like you do on every single live you have? Like you do in every single live you go into? I mean, it is just, these people don't listen to themselves. They don't listen to themselves. I suggest they all listen to the words they say. And, Megan, I'm sure you're not listening because I do believe I have you blocked. But never once did I ever say anything about holding a memorial service for this gentleman. How the heck would I hold a memorial service when I couldn't even tell you the first thing about this person because I don't know him?
Well, that's a bitch ass.
And again, this is how when people put out
I'm sorry, go ahead, T. No, go ahead.
Okay.
misinformation, that misinformation can go around and then people believe it.
Yes.
It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. If you're gonna make an allegation that somebody did something, you better have the proof. Absolutely, these people did dox this gentleman. From what I understand, what Dora said, they did it on a live. Although I can easily say, well, Dora's just full of crap because she's lied about stuff. No, I'm gonna believe her that these people indeed put this gentleman. Let's see if anybody heard him. What's IR? I don't know what IR is. Welcome in, everybody. So yeah, and again, for those people that just came in, about 3 nights ago or so, somebody sent Maggie like 2 pizzas for cash on delivery. And, people went ballistic in her live, her mods and all that, which I totally agree with. Nobody should be doing that shit. And, Digital Deceiver brought it up very well today. Okay? That pizza took time to make. It cost the company ingredients, electricity. It cost them to have somebody drive out to deliver the pizza to her when this person could be doing another delivery that was a real one. And, there is an economic burden on these businesses that are being called to do this stuff. And it's wrong. But then, from what I understand is somebody or some people believe they're doing this, yet Dora played it, and then are you saying she replayed it? Good morning, Vicky. I mean, hell, if you're gonna make a company make pizzas, how about you send them to a shelter? You want to do something? Instead of sending them to somebody who you know damn well is not going to pay it your freaking self. Send it to a shelter. How about you send it to a local police department? You send it to a local ER. Send it to an animal organization, a rescue organization. Send it to them on Friday for lunch. It has, Harley. It has. Do I agree with Petty putting up the gentleman's obituary and he's sitting in front of the green screen laughing and all that? No. That was classless. But I do agree with him with saying send money. If you're going to send money, send it to the GoFundMe. I mean, he, from what I understand, he had a problem with that too. Or better yet, Megan, instead of selling your $30 shirts because you want to send money to the family to help them, why don't you hold a live where you tell people if you were going to buy a shirt, take the money you were going to send me for a shirt, buy coins on TikTok, and send me gifts during the live I'm going to have. And then I will collect all that money and I will either donate to the GoFundMe with that amount of money or I will send it to the family. But make sure you show your receipts like I do. You
So
show
TikTok
every
can
week
take
how
a
much
shit
money
ton
you
out?
got.
Why would you give TikTok half, if not more than that, of that money?
And the fucking family
It's
already
like
said
his
that they didn't
ticket.
want anyone making money
Got
off
free
of it.
bread.
Attitudes, I guess. I don't watch the person, but she allows people in the boxes, and she's a creator that collects money when people want somebody dropped out of a box, like T does. T, I think, got the idea from her, or somebody similar like that. I heard Smash does it too. But Bougie is all up in arms because her best friend, Florida Man, and Megan got the person was paid to drop them.
T,
But
does
it's okay
Skinny
for
have her
her
gifts
to
off
send
of?
money to T to drop people.
That was
Again,
in Smash's, dumb bitch.
Huh?
Are her gifts on or off?
I think they're on because I sent a heart me earlier.
Okay, thank you.
But she donates hers.
the hypocrisy runs thick with these people. It is slimy. It is slimy to do that. I don't agree with it at all. It's just not part of the fiber of my being. I mean, hell, when I started doing lives on Facebook in February of 2024, and I got something from TikTok saying you earned $40 this week. And I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? And I started thinking about it. I'm like, I'm getting money for streaming people and bringing awareness to people, something that I want to do because I want to make sure people don't lose money from these people. And it did not feel right. It did not feel right to me. And I started donating the money. That's just me, People can do what they want on this app. They can do with it, the money from gifts that they want. Nobody's ever going to say, oh, well, Scamming Clause said I shouldn't do it, so I shouldn't. I'm not looking for that. But what I am saying is that you need to make sure where your money's going and what it's going for.
T, you got a little argument in your chat, babe.
He made sure her money is going in her pocket where it belongs, period. Ooh, not a tussle.
Hey Lash, how are you?
Between Grandma M and Bedazzled.
What's going on?
So,
Okay, hold on. You want to come up?
I was gonna say, come up and hash it out. Tammy is fucking blowing his fuck anyway. I'll never believe she was a teacher. I'd have hated her. Then she's
Yes,
good.
Grandma M commented something about bubbles being exposed today, and I commented back to her, exposed how? And she replied to me, you were a part of that post. and I said, I've never been a part of a post that, any type of post that was negative about her, so I didn't understand that.
Oh, so she's trying to put you with that post.
Yeah, so I guess there
Okay.
was a post
Wait,
about
Grandma
Grandma
M?
M, and I guess if I
Grandma Ann, can
commented
you
on
please
it,
take a box, honey?
Grandma M? Come on now, cause I done heard you be flip flop. I don't know if it's true, but I heard the
Grandma
people
M,
say.
please come up and take a box.
There she is.
Okay.
Okay, I've never flip flopped. I walked away from Bubbles. Bubbles was exposed today. I said to somebody, that was a great live this morning, and Bedazzled jumped on me for asking how Bubbles was exposed. That wasn't my live. I was telling somebody that was a great live, and I don't need to be harassed. There were posts made on me, back when I walked away from Bubbles and them, and Bedazzled was in the comments of those posts, the nasty comments they all made on me, and I did nothing. So that's as simple as it is. Why did Bedazzled ask me how Bubbles was exposed? It was one of your lives today. I think it was T's live that Bubbles was exposed. So please explain to her
It
why
was
Bubbles was exposed, because I
well,
didn't hold that live.
It wasn't
well,
today.
it was
That was,
Dora's.
yeah, that wasn't today.
Yeah, it was this morning. And Cartel, I've never flip flopped. I walked
Okay,
away from
okay.
Bubbles
No, I
because
said
she
I
was a
heard.
nasty
Yeah,
person.
no. Okay. I said that's what the people was
Yeah,
saying.
that's what all Bubbles people have said, but I've never done a thing. And there's people that I can guarantee you I've never done a thing. I've never flip flopped.
Okay.
Bubbles tried to make me look bad for walking away. It's that simple.
All right, hon. I mean, you would never have to explain anything
I
to
don't
me.
usually even talk in these lives anymore because Bubbles people come in and they harass me.
Well,
She has these followers that just harass.
T's not going to allow that type of behavior over here,
So
but
it was that simple. Why did Bedazzled? I said to somebody that was a great live this morning that Bubbles was exposed. That's the only. I've been in many, many chats with Bedazzled, and she has never said one word to me. But
well,
she was part of the comments of posts that were made on me after I walked away from Bubbles, the nasty comments. So I don't
okay,
have a problem with
so
Bedazzled, but don't single me out in a chat
how
when
am
I'm
I
talking to somebody
singling you?
else.
How am
So
I singling you out when I wasn't in a
yeah,
live
it's
when
fine. It's
Bubbles was
fine. I'm not even. I
exposed,
didn't
and
have
I
a
wanted to
conversation
know
with
how she
you.
was
I don't.
exposed?
So
Grandma
Dora
M,
has to explain
look,
to you
Grandma
because it
M,
wasn't my
you're not
okay,
chat.
gonna
stop. Both of you
look,
stop. Both
Grandma
of you
M.
stop.
It
Both of
wasn't
you
my chat.
stop. Okay? But you've said your part. Go on, Bedazzle. Let's hear you.
I simply did not see the live when Bubbles was exposed. So when she commented that it was a great live that Bubbles was exposed, I asked her, how was Bubbles exposed? Out of curiosity, I wanted to know. There was nothing attacking her in my question.
Yeah, that's fine. But I've seen the comments of the posts, and I've seen if I have to go back and find the post that you were part of the comments, um, I can do that. So there was a
Please
lot of
do.
nasty comments made when I
Please
never did anything to
do.
anybody. I walked away
Please
from a
do.
group
Do
because they were
that, Grandma
disgusting.
M. Do that. Please
So
do.
why are you threatening to do that? I can go look right now.
What did she threaten?
No.
So but Leslie, I've never had a problem with you, and I really don't want to be reprimanded because it was really a
Girl,
big thing
bye.
that Bubbles and them were rude.
Girl, bye.
Oh no! Quick. Okay, so real quick, I just come up here because I wanted to say, Grandma, look at the comments and just see what exactly is Bedazzled saying. Like, is she bashing you, or is she just like kind of having conversation? Is she responding? Is she just interacting? Just because somebody is interacting or you see them there does not mean that somebody is against you. And I feel like a lot of us feel that way sometimes. And I used to feel that way. And so I just wanted to kind of like put that into perspective. For grandma, because I kind of feel like maybe just because you see bedazzled in a comment section somewhere, commenting, it may look like, oh yeah, she don't like me, but what is she saying? What is the context of what she's saying?
Right.
Um, you know what I mean?
Right. And still, like, okay, so from what I gathered, she saw some comments made on a post from Bedazzled. So she had a feeling from whatever comments she saw. Air quotes. I don't know if they were there or
No,
not.
she's asleep.
But 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 then, so from those comments, when Bedazzled asked her how, like, basically, I wasn't there, this is Bedazzled's thinking, I wasn't there, what happened, how was she exposed, she automatically took it as Bedazzled wanted to tussle from seeing so-called negative comments previously.
And then wants to come up here and say when Bedazzled said, show me the receipts, gonna say that she threatened her.
Yeah, that was crazy.
What?
Well, that's what I was kind of at. That's why I was asking. Like, I want to see as well because, like, what did she say? I want to see what she said myself because I've never seen, and I'm everywhere just like Bedazzled is. I've really never seen Bedazzled say anything too negative or out of the way.
Which is
Um,
probably why she responded with please do, and that seemed to trigger Grandma M, and to say that Bedazzled threatened her, which never happened. So I'm fucking confused.
I'm sorry, but I don't even remember seeing any post about Grandma M. Like, I'm
Cartel, I'm
sorry.
thinking your intel might be correct.
I'm
And I
just saying.
just asked her in the comments, like, how was Bubbles exposed? It was just a question. I didn't even come at her sideways. Scroll back and you'll see I just said, how was Bubbles
I
exposed?
did. And I
Yeah,
feel like she's taking it like you're coming at her because she feels like you don't like her.
right.
So even if you were to tell her to kiss your feet or how was your day, she would take it as an attack because she already feels like you don't like her. Because I did. I went back and read it. That's why I was like, I feel like this is a misunderstanding, Grandma. And like, I feel like this is not what you're like. That's why I was trying to rush up here to be like, hold on. Let me give some, maybe some insight.
Before Leslie said girl bye. You trying to make it before Leslie said girl bye.
I'm sorry, but you can't come up here and say someone threatened you. That's how people get
Girl,
unalived.
well, I had to get the. I had to stop at the gas station and put some gas in my Corvette. Okay, my Corvette was low on gas. I went fast enough to get it. Damn shit.
Not the Corvette.
Little red Corvette. Maybe much too fast.
T don't
I'm
want this mess and lies.
I'm sorry, T, that this disrupted your life,
No,
but
you're fine. You didn't do anything wrong.
Bedazzle. I must say, I love your G. I love your gangster, Bedazzle.
Well, and anywhere, but and beast mode on that. Anybody that doesn't want receipts or proof that something happened is just kind of crazy in my book. Just because you say something happened, I'm not going to believe you. I mean, it doesn't work that way. Um, I need proof. I'm sorry. Like I need proof that it happened, or I don't care.
yeah, and one thing I do is stand on my character. And if you're going to say something sideways about me, show it. Because I guarantee you can't. And I'm not going to allow somebody to say that about me. I'm just not.
Toodles noodles, please don't ask. Just don't ask. Little mama of one said,
Look,
Grandma,
I'm glad y'all said that because the Dazzled asked the same thing, and I was gonna add that was what I was about to do was answer her question. So I tell you what, Bedazzled, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna answer your question, but I'm gonna do it privately. I'm gonna send you the video that was sent to me so you can see how she was exposed today. And it's okay. Grandma, I really feel like it was just a big misunderstanding. I really feel like you just kind of feel attacked right now, and I get that because it can feel overwhelming when you one A are being attacked. Two, they have a big following. They follow you around. You feel followed around. Whatever. Um, I get that. Do you feel like she sits on the opposite side because she does? I mean, but she sits everywhere. She don't just sit on the opposite side. So I get all the emotions where you were coming. That's why I was trying to come up here to kind of de-escalate the situation because I feel like you're a good person too, Grandma Am. I feel like you're good too. Like I don't feel like there should be really any hatred between anywhere right there.
oh, but Hensley, you can't come up here saying,
He done fell asleep, yo.
no, I think that's Mr. T.
Oh, my bad.
Can't come
Thank
up here
you.
saying somebody threatened you when they didn't.
That
Um,
is true. That is true.
yeah, thank you, Hensley. If you'll say
He
that,
just
I would appreciate.
apologized in the comments, Bedazzle. I love
Yeah,
that.
I was just gonna address that. I appreciate you apologizing, Grandma M, but I do want to clarify one thing. I'm not friends with Bubbles. I have been in Bubbles' lives. I used to go in her lives when she had them, but I don't consider Bubbles a quote friend. I go a lot of places, but I'm sorry if it offends anybody, but I honestly don't consider most creators my friends. I take that word more than a lot of people do. Friends to me, I have their personal numbers. I talk to them via phone or text. I have like a personal relationship with my friends, so I wouldn't say I was Bubbles' friends. But in your apology, you are correct. I never did talk to you, so I appreciate your apology, Grandma M.
And
Well,
Grandma,
my
I'm
job's
not
done.
sure who's following you around the app and who's harassing you, that's crazy work. So stay in your safe zones. Stay where
I
your
mean, we
creator
do
won't allow that.
talking, Leslie. So, yes, just stay where you're safe at because we've been followed around in lives, in the comments and shit, heckling. We just don't let it get to us like, some other people may. So,
Yep.
I agree, Grandma M.
Yeah.
I honestly didn't see you do anything to anybody. And like Cartel and Leslie Dawn said, just stay where you feel safe. Absolutely.
And then also, Grandma, one thing I've learned on this app is when you ignore it, they stop. They go away. The troll accounts, they stop. They just magically one day disappear. You think they never will, and I promise you, when people told me this, I'm like, oh my
Yep.
God, they're lying. They're never gonna stop. This is just never gonna end. As long as my face is here, it does. It stops. As long as you just ignore it. Who cares?
They'll
Like
find a
it's
new
it,
victim. They'll find a new
yeah.
Yeah,
victim the
it
next day.
well,
yeah. Something
Grandma.
else will happen. Somebody else will do wrong in their eyes and they'll do the same thing to them.
Yeah, I feel you. Never bothered nobody, and you're feeling attacked everywhere you go. Like I
Right.
get it. It
Well,
get it.
and Bubbles probably realized she lost a loyal one with you, and she probably felt like, well, damn, I lost grandma, so she probably, did feel some type of way about it. So, look at that like a victory. She lost the real one, so kind of look at that like I'm you got treatment nobody else did. You know what I mean? You better than everybody else. So
Period.
Thank you again, T.
You're
Hopefully we
welcome,
can get back to
Bedazzled.
scamming claws because I'm finding this really interesting.
and
Okay.
Same. I'm getting back down. I just wanted to get, I was like, I've got to get up here and help solve this real quick.
Yeah. Well, thank you,
Bye, y'all.
Hensley.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Bedazzle. Thank you, Grandma M, for
Sorry, T.
being big enough to talk that out, work it out, hash it out. I appreciate it.
Thank
Somebody
you,
in the
T.
comments actually did confirm that they've seen her being harassed and shit in comments. So that's I get it.
Yeah.
I've been there, but me, I'll just suddenly get in a fucking box and say that shit.
Okay.
What's up, Sass?
Hey, it's the app has gone to hell, and it's given the true awareness. It's given us
What? Wait. You need to tell the truth, and what you are saying is wrong, plain and simple. Bougie got dropped. Bougie got dropped? Well, she said in her live last night that Florida Man and Megan got dropped too. Is that accurate, or was that wrong?
hello.
Oh, really? Because I have a recording that says otherwise. I'll post.
Hello.
Oh, really? Because I have a recording that says otherwise. I'll post it if you'd like. Yes, they did. Okay, I'll go back. I'll post. Yes, they did. Okay, I'll go back. I'll post that recording. Okay, Magic. In fact, I think I did already. It's on my videos. It's on my videos. Go listen to the video that I posted. It's on my videos. It's on my videos. Go listen to the video that I posted. Okay? Sass, I'm sorry. I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, that's okay. I said it's making us the true awareness groups that we go and do it. It's given us a bad name when these people that will dox and go real life. I don't agree with any of that. And these people call themselves adults, which is scary.
It's a stretch for them. That word adult is a stretch for a lot of people on this app.
Yeah,
I'll
I'd
never
rather
understand
be a kid.
going after. I don't. I mean, I've said some things to Turtleneck, but nothing. I don't know. I'm just at a loss of words. TikTok is getting. It's scary what these people do, and I don't understand. Given some,
You know, I want everybody to think about this, okay? I'm not sure how
I don't know who
old
Turtleneck is.
Queen Witch is. I don't know anything about her because unlike her, I was not behind the scenes trying to get information on her like she was about me. I don't care about her. But I'm guessing her age is probably somewhere between her 40s and 50s. I mean, that's my best guess. Think about when your mother or father were in their 40s and 50s, okay? Think about that. Think back to that. Could you ever imagine one of your parents
Did you mean to come up, honey?
behaving like she does?
no.
Saying all the disgusting things she does?
There we go.
Again, as an example, sticking musical instruments up her hoo-ha. I mean, it's just.
Scammy, you seem to have
I
an
would.
obsession with
Oh, wait a
Nikki.
minute. People doc.
What is it?
She
Right?
seems to have an obsession with Nikki and things that go up her hoo-ha. That's like the fourth time that she has spoke on that.
Or more.
But yeah.
Thank you, Nikki. You took a little of the heat.
Bougie and bougie docs Mike. Yep. See, it's an endless cycle. It's an endless cycle. But one thing that you did that I hope everybody that's listening from the outside noticed, and people in here noticed, when I was doxxed and Megs was doxxed and 13 was doxxed, and then later on that night somebody else was doxxed. I don't know who the person was. Did you hear when we all went online and we doxxed Queen and Florida Man
It's
and
in her
anybody
bio.
else that was in that box? No, we didn't. You know why? Because decent people don't do that.
Well, I had no morals, Gabby.
Yep.
Remember? I'm
And
not
it's gotta
decent.
stop. I don't care who you are. It's gotta stop.
Yep.
What's your
This
cash
is
app?
Huh?
Bedazzle wants to know your cash app.
It's in a bio. I told her already.
I don't know if it's in this one. I don't see it in this one. Hold on.
Oh well, it's on her main one.
It's not. The fuck? Take me down. Put it in the comments.
Top 4 ways in my main bio. Okay, hold on.
Main bio?
Huh?
Does she know like your main page?
It's the other Queen of the Broke Bitches.
Damn it, T, how can we scam if you don't even have the links in your bio?
Right.
I can't even think of what I'm doing. Hush, y'all, so I can comment. What is it?
I can't let you up till she comes back, Bedazzled. Right? I mean, one assignment, have the links in your bio. What the hell do? You don't have the links in your bio.
Shh. Shh.
Girl, how are you supposed to make your money if you don't have it in your bio?
I forgot I haven't put it in this one yet.
I'm just kidding.
There it is.
Somebody just commented to me that Scammy Claus just posted about me, so clearly she's watching your videos.
Oh, Lord.
But just so you know, Scammy, since you're listening, I stand on what I said. You're not a good friend.
Ooh.
Well, why are you watching me, Scammy?
And we'll get
I'm
you
a
one of those
horrible
$30
person.
t-shirts that says you're not a good friend.
And it be, you know what blows me? It be the people always talking shit about this person was on all night long at this time of the night. And you were watching. You were watching at that same time of night. Clock it. Mm-hmm.
Okay, Bedazzle. Yep. They were on at midnight. So were you.
Right, how'd you know? How'd you get the screen recording? Like, what the fuck? What?
And quit sending you people over here. Hey, Beast Mo.
Well, just a quick reminder that I request her to stay on a lot because she's my emotional support TikTok creator. Thank you for being so supportive of me. Without you, I couldn't make it.
Listen,
I
you
love you, bitch.
definitely helped make my day today. Not gonna lie. Not gonna even lie.
All right, Skimmy, listen real well to what you say. We're listening back to what you say.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Oh,
The
no.
stuff that people say, I could never, I wouldn't be able to sleep at night knowing what they say to these people. It just,
All these people that say, yo, well, when it's your turn, you're going to only have to answer to one person. You're going to have to answer to God. And
Yep. But you don't believe in God. I do.
T. Can you pause that really quick?
Yeah, it's paused.
You'll never guess what the video is about.
What?
It says, bedazzled, I will reiterate this. It had nothing to do with Florida Man and everything to do with the Jen and the ragpipe situation. She said she waited for days. She waited in a box for 10 minutes for proof. So it sounds to me like she's standing on this. She didn't get the proof on Jen.
She was told when she was in here, it was said on a phone call, there was no proof. She was told that. Because it was a phone call that was not recorded.
I remember that. I just find it crazy because that was like over a month ago, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
But it seems like just recently she's estranged herself from Dora. So if that was the original reason, Scammy Claus, why is it just now, with all the Florida Man stuff, are you estranging yourself from Dora? Like, why didn't you contact Dora back then and say, hey, I waited 10 minutes in a box and I never saw proof on the Jen situation? Why is it just now that you're blocking Dora? Like, it's not adding up, Scammy Claus. And I appreciate you addressing me in your video, Scammy Claus. I really do. And clearly you're listening to T's live. But again, you're not a good friend, Scammy Claus. You should have reached out to Dora, especially if this goes back to the Jen and the PIPE situation. Like I said, that was a month ago, and you're just now blocking Dora. You're not looking good, Scammy Claus. I'll say this, Scammy Claus. In my opinion only.
Oh, clocked.
Thank you.
Clocked it.
I just had to
Thank
come
you,
up and say
Bedazzled.
I went and looked at the video and I was like, wait, what? This goes back to a month ago? What?
Yeah, she did block me that day because she pissed me off. And I made the statement that if Jen sent my information to one more person, that I would dox her. But the thing is, I don't have Jen's information, nor do I want it. So how am I really gonna dox her?
Yeah, but Jen seems to have yours and like to call welfare checks and do all the things that Scammy Claus is so opposed to.
But still talks to Jen.
I know.
Bedazzled, there's the cash app in the comments.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. I'll jump down.
Okay, thank you, Bedazzled.
But Dazzle's going to pay to drop me.
things that you've done, blah, 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 blah. Please. The people that act like that, they don't have to worry about where they might go, whether it's heaven or whether it's hell. Because most of these people are in hell already. Yeah, tit for tat. Yeah.
See,
The difference is, they do the tit part, and decent people don't do the tat part. It's crazy.
and that's what I don't understand. If somebody doxes somebody, don't keep it going. These people keep it going. It's not even a game. I don't even know what it is.
It's a domino effect, Sass.
Yeah, and
This person's going to dox that person. That person's going to dox this person, and then this person's going to get better. But my conscience can't let people continue to do this stuff on this app and not get called out for it. And as I said, especially Megan, who just flat
I haven't
out
either, Leslie.
pulled some story out of her rear end today.
Same.
Wait, Sean has a Discord now. Is he allowed in it? Is it his mod's Discord or is it his Discord?
Luann Lee, that's in the comments. I never doxed your address. There's a video.
Luann?
Oh, look at there.
Who is Luann? I don't know who Luann Lee is. Luann, what's your concern?
She's Sean's mod.
Who is she? Which
Shy.
mod is she? It's Shy.
Yes.
Oh, that's weird. Isn't that weird? Because Sean was just saying that Shy hasn't been around and she's not on TikTok.
I never.
Shy. When did she dox your address? Tell me. Yeah, Shy, come on up here. Hey, Sean has wanted to talk to you. Why don't you come up? We can talk to you. Who claimed to be your sister? Yeah, listen, that's fine. You were with him, though, when he doxed all my information. So answer that question for me. Do you think that what Sean did by putting out my entire address and information, do you think that was wrong?
That wasn't the question. She asked why was she doxxed.
Who said deflection?
Okay. Let's stop beating around the bush. You know he did it. Do you think it was wrong? Do you think it was wrong what he did? Because you know he did it. Oh, she was there? Okay. And I'm asking respectfully. Do you think that was wrong?
I don't know, Beast Mode.
Isn't that the one that she brought the items from?
Oh, yeah. That she never got. Yeah. From a scammer.
That laugh. Oh my God.
Okay. No. There's no but. So doxing is wrong, correct? She did not do it to you. Okay. No. There's no but. So doxing is wrong, correct? She did not do it to you. She did not put your name, full name, first name, last name, address, zip code, state. She did not do that. But I'll tell you, your quote unquote sister came in and put information about you.
Luann, I did not. I never, okay, anybody has that birthday. I never gave out your full address or anything like that. You can go back and get the video. I did not.
You don't have a sister? But that's weird. Then you better look out because there's somebody that has an account.
So she's trying to say whoever was with Sean Sky or whoever is saying that the Sweet Sassy doxed her. And Sweet Sassy looks like she's Scammy Claus's other. Maybe she's the left-hand man. I don't know. Because it was Texas Tiff. What's the Dawn? You've been a bad girl, Leslie Dawn. Or not Leslie Dawn. Sweet Sassy.
Who says
I don't
she's
know
your
why I'm
sister
saying your
with your
name,
picture
Leslie.
on it.
I
Your
hear
twin
you.
sister.
I was looking at your
She is streaming me? Of course she is, because that's all she does. She's got nothing else to talk about. When she's in there talking about glasses or, what she did at work unloading a truck, that's her content. If there was nothing else going on, that's her content. She's absolutely welcome to stream me because that's what she does.
It is.
So, again,
Is she trying to say I'm boring?
I think so. I didn't want to hurt your feelings, but I think that's what she
Oh,
said.
damn.
Wait a minute, and dumb.
And dumb. Shit. It's a replay, HJ's Grill. I think the rest of it is just about Scott, Sweet Sassy Dachshund or not Dachshund or whatever. Boring stuff.
I mean, we've discussed Annabelle, and we've discussed what's the other one's name? That you still have to. Is it Robert?
Yes, Robert the doll.
That you still have to write your apology letter to.
Yeah, yes, yep.
We've discussed spirits and mediums, and we've discussed kids, and we've discussed social work, and so that had nothing to do with her.
And don't forget my buddy.
I mean, we saw the turtles. Oh, and beast mode. You got Frenchies, and we saw the puppies, and let me see what else. Yeah.
The cows.
So I mean,
We talked about love, marriage, divorce,
handcuffs.
men, celibacy. Like, we really ran the fucking gamut today.
Hey, Shannon. Yeah, we're gonna really need to have that reeled back in, Scammy. We're not boring.
I know you're fucking lying. She called us boring.
T's live boring, yeah.
Her. I was wondering how many people she got in there listening to her because her voice is annoying as fuck. Like, her to be a
I mean,
I would cut that class every single day. Not even gonna hold you.
Okay, so I have a message to read
Ooh,
online. Of course, it's not anonymous because y'all know who did it.
for real, we do. But
Never forget, ladies, you are beautiful and worthy.
we love you, girl. We know. Listen, you supposed to be anonymous, but we know who you are.
so are you, boo.
Thank you very much.
We appreciate you.
I got a few tears though, bedazzled. I mean, we've been called dumb and boring, and then you come in with that. You perfect timing. I don't care what. Well, your religion is yours, mine is mine, but
Yep.
nothing happens without God being involved in it. Is
Yep.
what I feel like, and that was just absolutely a God timing right there. Because we can joke and everything and say whatever, but sometimes our feelings do get hurt on this app.
Yeah.
You, bedazzled, you just showed grace, absolute grace. Thank you.
Yep. And thank you, Bedazzled. I appreciate it.
And T, I'm just going to thank you now for your platform. I love to sit with you. I mean,
Thank you.
Yeah, we've been here all day.
I
All day.
know.
All day.
y'all have distracted me from tomorrow, and you do
Hmm.
not know how much I appreciate that.
You're welcome. I don't know what's going on, and I don't need to know. But my thoughts and prayers will be with you as well tomorrow.
Big court
Absolutely.
day, very big court
Absolutely.
day for my family.
Good, good.
You got this.
Yes, I did see that one, Bedazzle. She said just because I can.
Just because I can. And you gonna be mad. Period.
Get to work on that video, Skimmy.
Scammy, so I'm adopting, and those fees are not cheap each time I go to court for the lawyers. So I'm gonna need you to give me some pointers on scamming if you don't mind. And y'all know Dora is up there just cutting them logs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, been out. Yeah.
Well, before my big back gets caught into thank you so much, Bedazzled. Thank you so much. One day I'm gonna be able to share the whole story. Thank you, Dawn. Thank you. Um, I'm gonna take my big self before I end up in lives that I shouldn't be in.
Yeah.
Same, me too. I'm a tiny little thing, but it is like 1:38 a.m. here.
Yeah, I got to call on that too because I do have to work tomorrow. So,
Leslie, just know we're with you tomorrow.
Yeah,
Thank you
yeah.
so
yep,
much.
Listen
And
to
y'all,
our
please don't forget to
messages.
pray for Robin's daughter.
Absolutely.
yep.
Absolutely.
Um, love y'all. Good night.
All right, love
Love
you
you.
Love
all.
you.
Good
Thank you
night.
for the gifts, everyone.
Thank you
Good night,
for
everybody.
the platform, T, for the
You're
day.
welcome.
It was a real one. All right.
Stay
You're
blessed,
welcome,
honey.
Cartel. Thank you.
Right.
Please, Dawn, Nana. I'll see you in Smashes. I'm gonna kick Dora. Mother, motherfucker. Can't believe she wouldn't sleep on me. Good night, everybody.